ConsignMint is a Shopify app that helps simplify the relationship between consignment shops and their vendors. You can install the app from the Shopify App Store, then you'll be prompted to select a plan to start your 14-day free trial. The first step you'll need to take to get started using ConsignMint is syncing with Shopify, which you can easily do right from your ConsignMint dashboard here. This pulls in your vendors, products, and orders directly from Shopify. After you've initiated this first sync, ConsignMint will automatically check for updates going forward. This means you'll always see real-time data in your ConsignMint dashboard. In order for a vendor and product to be imported to ConsignMint from Shopify, the product needs to be associated with a vendor in your Shopify dashboard, which looks like this. The vendor's name should appear here on the product listing. Back inside the ConsignMint dashboard, we'll take a look at these pages. On the main dashboard page here, you can see an overview of your shop's metrics. Everything here is clickable, so you can click on any of this to see more details. Under the Vendors tab, you can see a list of your vendors that have been imported from Shopify. Click on them to see their products and sales. You can search for a product, set filters, and save them for future use, and see a history of their sales. When you edit a vendor, you can set a vendor split to indicate how much they should get paid for their items sold. You can also create a login for them by entering their email address here. This sends them an invite so they can create their own account and access their own dashboard. On the products page, you can see a list of the products currently active on your shop. Again, you have filtering and searching capabilities here too. When you click on a product, you can see the sales and variance for that particular product listing. And when you edit a product, you can set a product split, which applies to just this individual product, and it overrides the default vendor split. Also on the products page is the product requests tab. Your vendors can submit requests for new products or updates to existing products right from their own dashboard. Once a request is submitted by one of your vendors, you'll get notified and will see it in your dashboard. You can review it and see the details, including any variants submitted. Then from here, you have a few actions you can take. You can approve the request, which pushes the product to Shopify and makes it live. You can request changes, which sends the request back to the vendor so they can edit it accordingly and resubmit it to you for review. Or you can reject the request. This closes out the request so it can't be edited any further. You also have the option to edit the submission yourself, so you can finalize any of the details needed and then approve it, which then pushes it to Shopify. The product request feature is enabled by default, but if you don't want your vendors to have access to submit products to you this way, you can disable the feature under your settings. On the orders page, you can see a history of orders, and again, you can search and filter the data. When you click on an order, you can see details about what was included with that order. One thing to know is custom sales cannot be tracked by ConsignMint. Since a custom sale doesn't create a persistent product in Shopify, ConsignMint isn't able to associate a custom sale with a product, vendor, or payment. Any payment for a custom sale would need to be manually tracked using a payment adjustment, which we'll take a look at on the payments page. On the payments page, you can see your vendor payments due and mark them as paid. ConsignMint doesn't have a payment processing system currently integrated, so this is a way to track payments, not actually run them. Related to payments under your settings, you can control the payment cycle. You can choose whether you want those to run every month, every week, or every other week. So then your payments due will automatically show up under the payments tab with the schedule you set. You also have the ability to create one-off payments. So if for some reason you need to pay a vendor before the automated schedule runs, you can select the vendor and select the time period and create a one-off payment for them here. You've also got the option to create a payment adjustment if you need to modify the amount a vendor gets paid to account for things like a booth rental fee or custom sale. You can add a positive or a negative payment adjustment. Adjustments can be added two ways. The first is by adding an adjustment to an existing payment by first viewing the payment and then creating the payment adjustment from here. The adjustment looks like this on the payment, and it updates the payment total accordingly. Or you can create a brand new payment adjustment directly from the payments page here. This creates a new standalone payment, which looks like this. All right, that is an overview of how ConsignMint works. If you have further questions, our support portal is available 24/7, so you can see answers to frequently asked questions. Or if you need further assistance, please reach out to our support team by submitting a ticket through our support portal, and we'll get back to you.